La da 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 da. If society wants to make LGBTQ more normal, why make it special with all the pride stuff, etc., etc.? Celebrating the work that's been done to get it to a point where it is more normalized and accepted in society. People have died for it to be normalized and accepted in society. People continued to die for it to be normalized and accepted in society. It's a celebration of the hard work of people that came before the people who have it better than those who came before them. And to serve as a reminder that there's still work to be done and it's not over. Yeah, I didn't feel like that question was in bad faith. That's why I answered it calmly. What about veterans? Holy shit, literal whataboutism. Ah, yes, the other gender. People who served in the military. That's relevant to a discussion about sexual orientation. Yes. The three genders. Male, female, and military veteran. I feel like shouting what you are gets annoying when no one cares. Oh, plenty of people care. You've just somehow, some way led yourself to be arrogant enough to believe that your opinion represents the majority. I'd argue the vast majority of people care. I just think your weird little alt-right corner of the internet has convinced you that you're somehow a majority opinion. You're not. You're a quiet, hateful subsection of people who hold these hateful beliefs, and you will be phased out. You don't care. Why are you talking about it? You clearly care. It upsets you. It bothers you. It's upsetting you to the point that you're talking about it. You said I don't care twice. That's how much you care. You opened the discussion. You're engaging in the discussion. You care. You're the one discussing it. I don't know if you're a weird angry boomer or a weird angry zoomer. Either way, you're annoying. Your Twitch account's brand new. You found me on TikTok. Go back there where nobody reads the comments. L take from L smoke. I warned you guys. Today's June 1st. It's Pride Month all month. We telling these fools to die slow for the next 30 days. It is quite literally 2023. Y'all are getting misled into thinking that all that hate and bigotry is like the majority. You guys are really like, you're just a little louder because you got too much to say. You are not the majority, I promise. It's getting quieter and quieter. Y'all are getting dunked, man. You're getting phased out. That's why shit like Pride gets louder and louder and louder. It's to drown you out. It's to eventually just shut you up. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream, Andy, that it's a combination of everyone's angry, everyone's bored, so the majority of people are bored as shit. They're scared, they're angry, and so they just latch on to something to control or feel like they have control over because it just makes them feel better. It's anger, fear, and boredom. They have too little going on. They need more productive and important things to care about. They need to take deep breaths and calm down and realize that this thing they're afraid of isn't a threat, and then they won't be angry about it. They're scared. They're scared, bored, and angry. Sounds like Western propaganda. In the East, these things aren't accepted. Listen, man, it doesn't matter what religion you subscribe to. You need to stop using religion as a scapegoat for your hatred. I don't care if it's a Western religion. I don't care if it's an Eastern religion. I don't care about your religious beliefs, and I don't care when you use them to prop up your hatred. You being a hateful bigot is your fucking problem and needs to be figured out with your therapist, not your fucking priest. Good luck. Your religion isn't a problem. Your interpretation of your religion is a problem, and you're a fucking coward. You're too scared to stand up and say, yeah, I'm a hateful person. God damn it. You go, my religion says I need to be. Shut the fuck up. Religion be good to everyone except these people. Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. It's been happening lately with streamers too, where they're like, they're saying like horrible homophobic, transphobic things on stream, and then they're just like, it's just my religion. What can't say anything about it because then you're hateful towards my religion. It's like, or maybe I'm just hateful towards religion because people like you use it to do shit like that. I saw a sign that said God loves you, religion hates you. I like that. Never brought up religion. No, it's very clear that the point you're making is the reason that those things. Also, no, I'm gonna ban you for insinuating that being accepting of LGBTQ is quote unquote Western propaganda. Maybe you just need to spend more time around people who aren't stuck in the fucking dark ages, brother. Anyway, man, maybe you got something to work out with a therapist. Maybe this perception that homosexuality is quote unquote not normal in your part of the world. Maybe there's something going on there you should explore. Good luck. But I will tell you very simply, you're not right. Your opinion isn't founded in anything other than hate. And regardless of whether or not you're willing to accept it, it's hate. It's hate. You hate gay people. You just don't know why. So you're fishing for a reason. Oh, it's how the world's always been, blah, blah, etc., etc. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. You hate gay people. And instead of saying it with your whole chest like a fucking adult, you're like, but you know, it's I don't know, lots of religions and I don't know, Eastern parts of the world, they're not really super accepting of it. So it's not like really a very normal thing. No, you just hate gay people and you're a fucking coward. Anyway, happy Pride Month. Always the worst political takes. Oh,
because I don't
bro,
want
being
to.
accepting of gay people
emotionally.
isn't a political take, and you being
When I'm around
homophobic
you.
is you problem. It's not a problem.
the fuck
I
would I
have to
trust you with
reiterate,
this?
it's not a problem with anyone else. It's you. It's your brain. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. It's in your head. Your hate is yours alone. You turn 23 this month, and you're also gonna have your coming out party. That's fucking lit. People can do what they want. If it bothers you that bad, it's on you. Straight up, like that's the only point that I'm gonna drive home all month. That being homophobic, being transphobic, being hateful, it's a you issue. It is a defect in you. It's something wrong with your perception of the world to lead you to that irrational hatred. And it's fixable. You can undo hate, but you gotta accept that there's something wrong with you. So glad you're not in the alt-right pipeline anymore. See what I mean? People can change. People can change. Bro, I grew up with a kid, and if he's watching the stream, obviously, not gonna say names. I grew up with a dude whose dad was a full-on white supremacist. Like straight up Aryan Brotherhood prison gang shit, like real life. And you know what that kid did after having all that hate and bullshit ingrained into his head by an awful person? He broke the cycle. He doesn't subscribe to any of that ideology. He broke the fucking cycle, having not just propaganda dumped into his brain, but propaganda dumped into his brain by his father. And I'm sure there were times where he believed that shit and he got out of it and he broke it. So you're telling me that this kid's father dumped that into his head and he was able to change. Y'all are getting it from the fucking internet. You can break it. You ain't even got the daddy issues wrapped up in it. You can just stop going to that website. Y'all running up on Twitter and reading all that shit about the woke mob, blah, blah. You can just like stop. You can just like stop exposing yourself to that shit. Just turn the screen off, man. You'll figure it out. Some of you will for sure. Her mom is mad as hell about queer people, but she has a trans non-binary kid. She's gonna have to face it eventually. I wish the both of you the best of luck. More so you. It's just irrational. Hate is so fucking irrational on that level, you know what I mean? I think the internet is a bit of an issue because it's given a lot of opportunity to provide rational, quote unquote, like huge air quote, rational discourse on completely irrational hatred. Sometimes you wonder how you didn't fall into the alt-right pipeline. Yeah, bro, I grew up on like 4chan and RuneScape and like all the places where you might, you know? We're lucky. These idiots are worried about the gays getting too much attention, not them. Yeah, it's some internet shit, man. It's some chronically online motherfuckers being like, why do they get to be happy and proud? I'm not. I'm fucking miserable.
Shut up.
I agree, Holden. Fucking flawless timing. That was unbelievable. It's chronically online shit often. Oftentimes it's chronically online shit. Like when Pons was going ape shit about trans people and whatnot, that motherfucker doesn't go anywhere. That dude is all online all the time. That type of hate is very specifically online when it's expressed like that. It's just people that don't live in the real world. And you know, there's a lot of people like that are doing their best and they're not hateful about it, but there's a lot of people that just get completely consumed by this shit. The internet is a very effective propaganda tool. And if you spend all your time on it, soaking that shit up, yeah, man, it's gonna be rough. The hateful ones that have power and swear are the scary ones. Yeah, for real.